Hello.
Yo.
You hear me okay?
Yep.
Alright, awesome.
No breaking out yet. The connection sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it sounds heaps better.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So let's do this. Starting up a server. And the walleye is fucking awesome, so you'll have fun with it. It's a TV guided missile, or it's a glide bomb, TV guided. I got to get a new keyboard tray because I lost a couple of my the screws that secure it, and sometimes it wants to fall right out of the slot.
Is it a anything special?
You mean the keyboard tray?
Yeah.
No, it's a basic keyboard tray that you pull out, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can find some screws that could fit it and just kind of rig it up, but like it's manageable right now. But there's times when I open it, when I extend it, and it sometimes it just falls right out of the track. It's weird. All right, my server is up. And we'll do ground, cold and dark start. So Shark 1-2 is yours. I want to turn my fan up higher because I don't want to get sweaty in this headset. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. Are you in? No. Oh, you're in the server?
Oh, no.
Yeah, server's running.
Okay, hang on. I can't spell.
Unpause it. Go.
What is going on here?
No, it's not having
Some silly buggers going on.
Multiplayer screen?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All's good in the neighborhood.
Awesome. So we won't worry about JTAC now because you got the bait. Well, there is still Type 1, but we'll worry about that another time. So whenever DCS World updates, it basically refreshes its deep inside core files and the JTAC coordinates that you installed. In order to get the DMS latitude and longitude again, you would have to put the file back in the NATO Lua file.
Yes.
But you don't have to worry about it right now because then you have to do that. We don't have to worry about that. We'll just worry about the walleye and the harpoon today. And that doesn't require JTAC. It's just
the big one.
Yeah, the harpoon is an anti-ship missile, and it's a little complicated, but it's not really. It's more complicated than the walleye, I can tell you that. But it's not really complicated. And
it's just based on bearing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's also other there's other ways of there. Before you even start up, let's rearm so we can get that
Great
done.
call.
Yeah.
Great call, because I would forget.
Yeah. So on station, so we're not gonna worry about targeting pod. We could have a targeting pod, but we don't really need it. That's just gonna add extra work for us. We'll just, on station 5, if you go to pods, you'll find a new one, the AWW13 data link pod. For station 5.
And the AWW. Which one? Oh, the data link pod.
Yep. So put that on station 5, and then on stations.
Ooh.
On stations. Okay, yeah, they okay. Hold on. Yeah, on stations 2 and 8, put the first one that comes on the list, the AGM-62.
Mm-hmm.
Now these are very, very, very heavy. They're 2,000-pound bombs. We don't need to worry about fuel tanks. The training range is right. It's like 5.5 miles away. So that's. Can we put harpoons on? Wait a minute. Yeah, we can put harpoons on too. So on stations 3 and 7, put the AGM-84D. I think that's the harpoons. Yeah, should be. And that's under missiles. So we can knock it out in one go. Yeah. Yep. So on stations 3 and 7, it's on the missiles section. It's A-84 Delta. So you'll have on stations 2 and 8 the AGM-62s, and stations 3 and 7 the AGM-84 Deltas.
84. Yes, correct.
And then obviously
anything
5,
else?
The 5 is the data link pod.
Yep.
All right. And make sure your fuel's at 100 and
request rearming.
Request rearming.
Copy.
All right. Now while it's doing that, let's start up the bird.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they fixed the ladder thing too.
Oh, yeah. I noticed that it folds up now under the.
Yep.
When I did the automatic start, is there like a ladder button?
I'm not sure. I think the automatic start automatically folds it for you, but they hold on. Right throttle idle.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, they fixed it so you can do a manual startup and you don't have to worry about it. They fixed it.
All right, cool.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Yep. Left throttle idle. There we go. Left engine spooling out.
This is 2986, correct?
That's correct. Altimeter 29A6. Initiate bit test. There we go. Get my data link on. Get the IFF on. Radar altimeter selected.
Oh, so many buttons.
We are go. CS. INS nav. Operate. Harnessed. I am pretty much ready. Ready when you are.
I'm missing something. Hang on.
Take your time.
we go. Radar. Oop.
Now we are going to be extremely heavy. I don't even know if it's realistic to put on 2 harpoons and 2 walleyes, but if as long as we can take off and get in the air, that's all that matters.
I think I'm good to go.
All right, make sure your INS is on nav after it's aligned. And should be it's the biggest thing. I don't want to forget that.
Oh, hang on, no, I have forgotten something. Motherfucker, hang on.
Just take your time. Just look over everything in the cockpit and one by one, just try to remember.
Yeah, I haven't reset the
FCS reset.
trim. Yeah. Okay. I am good to go.
All right, I'm gonna get off COM 1 and put it on a random station, just so I don't just put it on like station 10 or something. I don't want to deal with ATC until they fix. Once they come out with they're coming out with a super carrier, and it looks amazing. It's gonna have case 1, 2, and 3 already built into the game. Like they're gonna make it professionally done, and after they release the super carrier, they're going to start working on the ground crew ATC and even possibly ground crew directing us where to taxi and stuff. That'll be really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, landing light on. Make sure your harness is on. Ejection seat. I usually do that before taking off, but you can just do it. And make sure your parking brake is off, and let's roll. I'll take point. Yeah, I'm glad they fixed that ladder problem because that was getting annoying. Yeah. That was weird. I was on a totally different station, and I still heard.
I'm on station 10. I got it too.
Switch to 11. It'll go away. I'm making a right here. Brakes on. God, I am heavy as a motherfucker. I can feel it just by rolling on the ground. Alright, ejection seat armed, and I'll take right just so it's easier for you to line up. Okay. Reference waypoint 1 on your HSI and on the MPCD, and box waypoint because that's where we're going. We're gonna get a little ways out actually. Once we take off, we'll why is it saying it's to the right? Oh, it's to the left. Alright, yeah, so we're reference waypoint 1. We want to go, I mean, we want to go out a little ways so we have time to configure our walleyes, but yeah, we'll go out a ways. Once we take off, we'll just keep going straight until we're a ways out. Toe brakes throttle to 80. Make sure there's no warnings on your warning panel, and full throttle, and release toe brakes.
How do you keep overtaking me?
I don't know. I think I might just start first. I think it's the voice. There's a there is a. It takes a while for my voice to transmit. Like it takes like a millisecond more. Gear up. Flaps auto. Landing light off. All right, I'm gonna go out.
The burner off.
Yep. Where are you at? Are you back at my 7?
I'm at your like 7. Yep.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I see you. Alright, I'm gonna put my auto throttle at 400. Alright? 400.
Mm-hmm.
I'm climbing at a pitch of 5 degrees. And we'll just keep going in this direction. We'll go up to... altitude's good. We'll go up to like... well, I'm able to hit targets with the walleye even at a lower altitude, let's say 10 or 10,000 or so. Excuse me. Damn it. But they recommend you to be at like 20 to 25,000 feet minimum and flying very fast just because it's a glider. It doesn't really... It requires you to have a lot of speed and altitude for the bomb to glide down. But I was able to hit targets at like 10,000 feet, so... Oh shit. Yeah, my auto throttle's screwing up because I'm raising altitude. I'm at 373 now. When you're ready, master arm to on, air to ground mode selected, and you're gonna have three things on the stores page. You're gonna have WEDL and HPD and DL13. The DL13 is your data link pod, HPD is harpoon, and WEDL is walleye. I think walleye data link, I'm not sure. So go ahead and click on the walleye and click it again.
Drifting up to the right a little bit.
Yeah, it's alright.
So the walleye, the WEDL.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Alright, now, hold on.
Oh, shit.
You alright?
Yep. I just want to hit you.
Let's see, station 8. I want to figure out why...
Are you still climbing?
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, let's level out. Let's level out.
Yep.
Slowly. Whoa, you alright?
I lost my auto throttle there.
It's alright.
Actually, I wanna move over to your right anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have my auto throttle at 350. Now I'm not sure if the walleye just has to spool up. I have a black screen. Whoa, I'm banking a little bit. The data link is showing picture, but the walleye right now is black. I'm not really used to that issue because it.
All right, sorry. I've clicked on the walleye. That's all I've done.
Okay. Click it a second time.
Okay. Yep.
Do you have picture?
No, just black.
Okay, yeah, same here. Hit the cage uncage button and make sure your left screen is sensor of interest.
Oh yeah.
Does it uncage or is it stuck on cage?
No, stuck on caged.
Okay, hold on. All right, click the DL13 now.
Yep, I've got picture there.
Yep, and click on UFC.
Hang on 1 second, I need to straighten up here.
All right.
Yep.
And
Channel?
then click channel. Yeah, and then click 8 for station 8. It should be on that by default. See, if for some reason it doesn't want to uncage. I'm not sure why, but it should uncage. I don't know why it's not wanting to uncage. Hold on. Yeah, that's weird. All right. If you do the data link 13, where you actually have picture.
What changed the UFC channel to 13?
No. UFC channel should be at the same station as the walleye currently. If you look at the WEDO,
Station 8, correct. Yep.
So make sure it's on channel 8. Also, go down to the bottom left where it says WPN, and make sure the walleye is selected.
Yeah. Yeah. It's boxed at the top.
Okay. Does it say RDY underneath the walleye box?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So go ahead and make sure you're on the data link and uncage it. It will uncage.
I can't uncage.
Don't go on the walleye. Click on data link, and then once you click on data link, make sure it's sensor of interest.
Yep.
And then try to uncage it.
I can't. Nope.
Try to use your throttle designator controller, like the one you use for your radar.
Oh shit! Fuck. Hang on.
All right.
Oh, hang on. Here we go. What have we got going on here?
I think it just had to spool up because I'm getting good picture now on the walleye itself and the data link. It's both working now, and I can uncage it and cage it.
I can't uncage it.
Hold on a second. Unbox the walleye. Go back to your store's page, original page. Make sure everything's unboxed. Or at least back at your store's page where you can see all your loadout.
Yep.
All right. Now click on the walleye again.
Yep.
Is there any picture?
Yes.
Okay, now use your sensor select switch and bring it to the left so you have the diamond on the top right.
Yep.
And then try to uncage it this time.
Nope. Hang on, let me see if there's a... C, so hang on, let me just see, maybe... Yeah, I can uncage it. Maybe, I think my button's been undesignated in the update.
Alright, we're going to have to turn around, because let's pause what we're doing with the walleye. Let's turn around. I'm going to start a right bank turn. Follow me. We're going way too far out. We'll have enough time to set up. We're fucking 60 miles out. Yeah, just keep the walleye caged for now, and we'll uncage it when we're ready to lock onto a target. You still got eyes on me?
Yep. I think. I've lost you. Where are you?
I'm still banking to the right. 200.
Yeah,
Still...
Yeah, actually, I think my window frame is just blocking you.
All right, I'm about to shoot a bunch of flares. Look for
I haven't
flares.
set up flares, right?
Look for flares. 230, still turning.
Yeah, I think I'm at 230 now.
I'm at 24. I'm lining up with the waypoint now. What's your altitude?
14,600.
All right, you're high. Look low. I'm shooting him again. You got your data link on, right?
Yeah. Oh, I see you. Yeah, you're right below me.
Alrighty. Just come back and level out with me, and we're at a good height here anyway.
Where the fuck are you? I don't want to come down. What's your altitude?
12,460. Oh, I see you. I see you. I'm just in front of you to your low. I'm low, and just in front of you. Here, just stay up there, or.
I'm coming down.
Okay, just come down. You're good. You'll see me. I don't think you're gonna hit me if you come down. No, you're gonna be behind me. I'm gonna shift right so you don't catch my turbulence.
Uh, 13. Oh yeah, I see you. I see you.
All right. Just form up with me, and we'll get this walleye going. It should be all good to go now. It does take a minute to boot up. I think that's why it was black in the beginning.
I can't remember what keys I had set to move this.
Are you on me? Where you at?
Yeah. I'm at 350 knots. What's your speed?
349.
Okay, awesome.
I see you. Okay. I'm just gonna set my autopilot so I can stay. All right. So let me know when you're ready, and we'll set up the walleye some more.
Let's do it.
All right. So your walleye is selected. You have a picture image, right?
Yes.
All right. Keep it cage. Click on the DL13. And it should already be, if you look at UFC, just to the left of it, it should say Channel 8 still, right?
Correct.
Alright, so you're good on that front. And note, when you select the data link, you have to do soy, sensor of interest, a second time as well.
Oh, yep.
And then you should be able to... slew it. If it doesn't want to slew...
Is that with the, I thought I used the one you use to move the little yellow things.
Yep, that's it. But you gotta make sure that...
Oh, hang on, I've got to uncage it, don't I?
Yeah.
Hang on, one sec. I have a feeling I've lost all my controls.
Check
Oh no, that's the throttle designator, isn't it?
the... yeah. Throttle designator controller.
Yep, I'm uncaged. I can see you in it.
Okay, now you
And
can move it around?
No. It's uncaged. What's going on here?
Go into your controls.
Yep.
Press the HOTAS button that you assigned it to. It should be period, comma, slash, and the, whatchamacallit. Period, comma, slash, and that other semicolon, or I don't even know what it is.
Semicolon, yep.
Make sure those are assigned, and they're... you just press it on your keyboard in your control menu.
Yeah, that's it. I've got them, but I have got my HOTAS set to that as well.
Alright, so don't worry about it. Make sure that it's the DDI is sensor of interest. Hit the cage, uncage button again if you have to, and then try slewing it. See, the data link page does not show cage, uncage. If you notice, there is no cage, uncage marking on the data link. So you won't really know when it's uncaged or caged. It just doesn't say it.
Mine does.
You're on the walleye. You're not. You must not be on the data link. Click DL13 again.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got like fuzziness.
Yep. That's because technology back when the walleye was introduced wasn't that great. It's a TV camera. All right, now try slewing it. If it doesn't slew, and if you look at your HUD, you'll see it moving. It's the reticle. If it doesn't slew when you slew it, click the cage uncage button again. Make sure it's soy though, because sensor of interest. Because when you click data link, it takes it off. Try slewing it. If it doesn't slew, try hitting the cage uncage button and trying again.
Now it's like it's not. Oh, what the hell? No, it's doing nothing.
Do you have the diamond?
I have the diamond. Yep.
And try using the keyboard and using the keyboard command slew. The period.
Yep. I'm trying that. Oh. Doing that as well.
If it's
like
not working, hit
yeah.
the C button and then try it again.
Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. Let me... Yep, so the throttle designator works on the SA page, no dramas.
Right.
And then when I put it over here, it's doing nothing.
It must be caged then, because it does nothing for
It's
me
saying
when it's
uncaged.
caged.
So I have DL, that is the only thing boxed. Is that correct?
Then you would only get static, right? You want to
That's
have
right,
the walleye selected and the data link
Yep.
selected.
Yep, and select the data link.
You got to have the
I can
walleye
see
box.
like the crosshairs.
Oh,
Yep, so I've got like the crosshairs.
Perfect. Now hit the cage uncage button and then try slewing. It should work.
Caged, uncaged. Keep going, maybe I'm just not...
Now you shouldn't be
Yep.
on the walleye page. You should be on the data link page. I mean, either one works, but make
And all I've got is like 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal
that's good.
lines.
That's good.
And it's just green.
Okay, now do you have the diamond?
Yep.
All right, try it again. Press C, slew. Press C again, slew. If it doesn't work the first time, as long as you have those 2 vertical and horizontal lines, you're on the right page.
Inst is boxed as well.
Yep,
Is that correct?
Yep.
It doesn't look like it's moving.
Just look at your HUD. Look at your HUD. Do you see the little circle dotted thing with the dot in the middle?
Yep.
All right, try slewing and see if that circle moves.
No, it's not moving.
Press C and try it again and see if it moves.
Yep, not moving. Why is my stuff always broken? Hang on.
All right, just to confirm.
Master arm is...
Yeah, master arm on air to ground mode selected.
Yep. Uncage.
Wait, you can't. Are you? Hold on. All right, let's uncheck data link. Make sure that's not boxed, so we can narrow it down. And then make sure you're in the walleye with the walleye camera. It should be less staticky with the horizontal and vertical lines.
Correct. Yep.
Does it say caged at the top right?
Yep.
All right, hit C. Does it say uncaged?
Yep.
Now try moving it, and then look at the HUD when you're moving it.
Yep. It's not moving.
It's weird.
Something has to be... I have to have missed something.
So check your... Well, I don't think so.
Okay, air to air back to air to ground. Master arm off, master arm on. Walleye selected, DL selected. Tension interest selected, uncaged. Not moving. Urgh!
That's weird. It's moving on my end. Go back to your controls and press the HOTAS button that corresponds with your throttle designator controller.
Yep,
And
that's
it's
all. They're all there.
down, left, right, up.
Yep, and we've got dot,
Depress.
colon.
Oh
forward
shit!
slash.
You know what it could be?
What? Oh, I know exactly what it is. I think.
You gotta hold the depress button as you're slewing if you don't have the easy controls assigned. Try to hold.
Depress.
Yeah, do you see the depress?
Oh, now it's moving.
Oh my god.
Now it's moving.
We gotta go in the controls. I don't think you can do it, or not the controls. I don't think you could do it right now. No, you can't.
Now it's moving.
So what we forgot to select is the easy slew command. So with the easy slew, you don't have to hold the depress down. You could just use your slew. But if it's on the realistic mode, in real life, you have to press in the designator controller button and move it at the same time for it to actually work.
Okay.
I have it on easy mode where I just use the slew controls, and I forgot about that. All right, we're good.
So that's
Yeah.
all right. Awesome.
Okay. So yeah, make sure walleye is selected. Make sure data link. Yeah, we'll do the TV mode because that's the best mode. It's fun. It's fun as hell to do. Make sure data link is selected. Go back to weapon. Make sure walleye is selected. It should be selected anyway. Make sure channel is 8. The
Channel
UFC,
is
UFC on the right, and then just left of it says CH008.
Yep,
Should say.
correct.
All right. Make sure it's soy, and I'm gonna start turning left now, just a little bit. Just check where I'm at. Where are you at? Okay.
I'm at your like 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
I see you. All right. I'm gonna start doing a left bank toward the targets. Keep your eyes on me. If you take your eyes off of me, I'm gone. Then you have to do the flare thing and everything. Still have eyes on?
Ooh yeah.
Alright, sweet. Alright, so I guess for a first target, you try to hit the, the SAM radar that I have set up on each end of the runway.
With the spinning doodads
Yep.
on the top.
So those are going to be easier targets to see through this really shitty TV camera because this TV camera was made back in like fucking Vietnam. So like they actually used this exact system in Vietnam, not with the Hornet, the F-18, but with another aircraft. The Walleye was used in Vietnam to take out the first target in real life was actually a bridge in Vietnam, from my understanding. So, yeah, the camera's not going to be great, but once you close in on the target with the camera, the easier thing to see will be the radar instead of those tanks, because those tanks are small compared to the radar.
Does it lock like on the target?
It does, but okay, I'm rolling out at the waypoint. It does, but I think you have to get really close, like within 5 miles to lock up the target.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, are you still with me?
Yep.
Alright, so you can use your HUD and slew the camera down toward the runway first and then start looking at the camera. It'll line up better. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yep.
Keep your eye on me too. I'm lining up a little bit better.
I'm like literally at your 6.
All right, try to get to my 7 or 5.
I'm getting
you're
your
not getting
2,
my
actually.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it. All right, I'm coming around to your right.
All right, I'm gonna turn autopilot on, and we will be shooting this very soon. So get ready. Just
I'm
point
gonna
the
aim
point,
for the right
Yep.
hand side. They're at the end of each runway.
Yeah, so it'll be really easy to make out. Once it gets closer to the target, you'll be able to make it out, and you're gonna be actually guiding the missile or the bomb as it's flying towards it. Don't drop it yet. So yeah, you're gonna have control over the bomb as it's coming into the target, and what you need to do is basically if it looks like it's gonna miss, you gotta really go down. If it's gliding up like past it, above it, you gotta really point it down.
Pull it down.
Yeah, and you might have to do that excessively. All right, go ahead and pickle, and you're gonna have to trim immediately. Start trimming. That's 2,000 pounds that just left. Shit. Are you getting a static screen as well?
No, not real. Oh, it's a bit staticky, yeah.
Do you still have the horizontal and vertical lines or no?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Am I on the wrong station? Maybe? Why is...
So am I lining up the middle, the vertical lines? That square or the moving square?
Yeah, you're gonna be lining up the very middle with the target, and if it looks like it's gonna overshoot, you're gonna have to really pull.
I think I've locked up now.
Why is it?
I don't know if that's the radar or not. I think it is.
Just go ahead, go for it.
Alright, firing.
Oh, you didn't shoot yet?
Oh, I'm all static.
Why is it?
I've lost it.
Yeah, me too. I'm all static as well. I'm on the data link though. I don't know. I don't understand why.
I'm having a look to see. It might hit. Oh no, it's gonna miss. It's gonna miss.
It could be mine too. Check. Make sure that's not my bomb because my bomb's probably still in flight. Why is my aircraft not?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, mine's gonna hit. Mine's gonna hit. Mine's gonna hit.
Nice.
Mine's gonna hit. Direct hit.
Okay, we gotta see why.
Oh no! It went through the triangle. Can you believe that?
It went through what?
It went through it. Like in the gap.
Damn. Why is my trim? My aircraft is not wanting to trim, and I am fucking all over the place.
I've trimmed okay.
I've been holding the damn trim hat to the right for fucking like an hour now, and it's not. What the hell? Yeah, it's just not wanting to trim.
I use autopilot, and then it trims itself.
Yeah, let me try that.
And then you sort of just guide it level, and then it'll hold it.
Yeah, it's not working for me. It's not. It's not wanting to trim at all. We gotta find each other again.
Ooh! No, it did blow up.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, so the problem we just ran into was the data link was not giving us image of the bomb, which is weird. Let me make sure what station we should. So we have a walleye on that station. That's station 2 now. So data link channel 2. Okay, I'm getting feed again, but it's. Alright, I gotta form up on you. Hold on, I see you. I'm coming towards you. I'm gonna have to do something with this
Where are
fucking
you?
trim. I'm gonna have to manually trim it. I'm to your almost 9, 8. I'm far though. I'm a little bit far. And also the flight characteristics once you launch is weird as well. It's because there's so much weight on one side of the aircraft now that when you pull, when you go to the side and pull up, it will cause your aircraft to naturally turn left if you're right. It's hard to explain. What's your altitude?
13,150.
Gotcha. I got eyes on you.
Where are you?
Oh, you all right?
Yep. I just lost trim.
Yep. Use your trim hat and trim it out. I just manually used my I'm just gonna use my physical stick trim to trim because I don't know why, but it's not wanting to trim. Okay. I still have eyes on you.
Where are you? I can't see you.
To your like 8, far as fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna hit the gas here.
Oh, there you are. I found you. Do you want me to slow down? I'm at 350.
Yeah, just slow down a little bit. Alright, so make sure while I selected, data link is selected. Make sure
320. I'll slow down to 320.
Make sure UFC is channel 2 this time because you shot channel on you dropped the one on channel 8. Now it's the station 2. So
my mouse is dying. Okay. Okay, we're on channel 2. Let me click that bad boy. I'm just getting fuzziness.
You're not getting the lines?
Nope.
Is walleye
Damn.
selected as well with data link?
Yep.
Okay, maybe you had channel. Try channel. You should have shot it off station 8 if it's.
I did, yep. This one's saying channel 002.
Yep. So make sure data link selected and then hit UFC channel on the UFC and then 2. You should get the lines.
This just wants to give me attitude all the time. Hang on. Okay, I have lines.
Alright, slow down so I can reform on you. You seem to be
Yep.
extremely far out.
Slowing down to
Wait a
300.
minute, what's your bearing? I better be following the right.
To
Oh, yeah.
021.
Yep, yeah, I'm following you. Closing on you right now.
I see ARC behind me.
Yep.
Okay, but you want me to have the data link.
Data
Maybe if we
links-
select... I've got I think the walleye selected, and it's a clearer picture.
Well, yeah, the walleye is not the walleye is just you won't be able to see the TV camera as it's going down toward the target. You want to I might overshoot you. Hold on. You want to have the data link selected so you can watch the bomb fall and hit the target on the screen.
Mhm.
It gives you a poorer image, but it's really cool to watch a bomb fall on the camera.
I still have fuzziness on the data link.
Make sure that channel 2 is selected on the data link. Whoa,
Yep.
I'm overshooting you.
Ooh, hello.
So it says if you're on data link page and you look at the UFC push button where it says UFC, to the left of
Yep.
that it says 002, right?
Correct.
Okay. Go to weapon and then select the walleye again just to make sure it's selected.
Oh, I've lost my trim. Hang on.
Yeah, we probably want to start turning inbound toward the target.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna let it bank.
Not too much. Not too much.
Yeah. Ooh. I wish like there was some feedback in the joystick.
Right? Like force feedback.
Yeah,
I'm sure it would.
and sort of resistance, like a resistance change.
Right? Yeah. Damn trim.
Ah!
It's all over the place.
Whew, big time.
Alright, so make sure that you click on WPN and make sure that that's the walleye selected as well.
All right. Yep.
So basically, make sure on the top, make sure WEDL selected, RDY is underneath it, DL13 is selected, and WEDL is underneath it.
Oh no, I don't have that underneath it.
All right, so go to the like I said, go to weapon.
Yep.
On the bottom left, go to weapon, and then select the
Oh, there we
WEDL.
go. Yep. Yep.
All right, so you have the lines now on the data link.
Nope. It's still just like it's not getting reception.
Check. Redo. So click on UFC and just redo it just to make sure.
Yeah.
Click UFC, then click CHNL on the front UFC panel, and then click
Yep.
just click 2 and then hit enter.
Yep.
Still no reception?
Still no reception.
Try 8 for the hell of it.
Nope. Let's change that number next to UFC to 8.
Yeah.
Yep. What about 1?
Well, no. The channel represents the station your bomb is on. You're the rack.
Oh.
So
That should be.
It should be
2 then.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the stores page. Yeah.
Is it on? It's. I'm gonna come under you just to see what's going on here. Wait a minute. You don't have any more walleyes.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, you do. Never mind. Yeah, it should be on channel 2.
Yep. Yep.
So that's weird. So once you do channel 2 and it's still static, still confirm that WEDL is RDY.
Yep.
DL13 is WEDL.
Correct.
Huh. Doesn't make any sense. CH002. Next to UFC.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not making any sense. See, I can
and
mimic.
I've got inst boxed.
Yep. I can mimic. I can mimic your problem by changing it to 8, and because I already shot that one off. And then, but when I switch it to 2, just press 2 and then enter. It goes to the screen. We have it on the same. We have it on the same exact station, so we have one on station 2. So WEDL is boxed. DL13 is boxed.
Yep.
Okay, it's not making any sense.
Alright, hang on, I'm starting again. I went air to air, now back to that. UFC says station 2. Yep. SA. Oof. Ooh. Alright, well, how do I... Just... Weapon... Was
Yep.
any... Alright, caged... Data link, weapon... WEDL... UFC channel 2, enter... sense of interest...
Try to cage on cage, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Nope, I can't move it around.
I think you just lost your autopilot or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, this is weird because we have it on the same exact stations, and I don't understand why you're not getting any reception.
How did I get the clear picture up? That was without...
Yeah, without the data link. So uncheck data link and then just check walleye again. You should have
Yeah,
a
I'm not
clear
getting
picture.
that camera now either.
Press the step button on the right.
Ah, I bet you that's it. Yep, now I've got it.
All right, now click on data link, and you should have
Yeah,
picture.
I've got it. I've got it on data link. Yep.
Okay, and you got picture on data link.
Yep.
All right, let's go inbound. Turn right. Let's go. Turn right, not left.
Ah! I've lost my trim.
Yep, you're gonna have to manually trim it out. All right, let's turn toward target. We're already really close. So once we line up, bring the walleye down toward the runway, and we'll pick targets. Make sure it's uncaged if it won't move.
Where is the runway?
At the objective. Look at the heading. The waypoint. Look at the waypoint.
Yep. Ah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I lost it now. You
Why?
son of a bitch. Just because I lost my... There we go, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
All right, let's
Okay.
don't worry about it. Let's fly over.
I've
and
got a
then-
lock.
Don't worry
I've got
about
a
it.
lock. I've
Don't
got a
worry
lock.
about
I've
it.
got a lock.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna go out toward the ocean, and then we're gonna make sure you're trimmed properly, and then we'll turn back around.
I've got it all the way to the right.
Don't worry about
Okay.
it. Let's go out. Let's go out.
Alright,
to
where
the,
are you?
It should be to your right somewhere. What's your altitude?
23,000.
Jesus Christ! How'd you get all the way up there? I'm coming up. Well, let's meet at like 15,000.
Alright.
Yeah, I see you up there.
Alright, heading 220.
Okay. Where the hell did you go? Alright, I'm gonna level out at 16,000.
I see you.
Alright, keep your eyes on me, don't lose me, and just rejoin on me.
What's your fuel state?
3.8. You?
4.4.
Alright, we're good. Once we launch this last walleye, we'll go back, refuel, and then we'll shoot the harpoon.
What's your speed?
381, I'm gonna throttle down. I'm gonna throttle down to 300. Well, 350.
Yep. Oh.
You good? Where are you
Oh,
at?
there you are. Yep, yep. I'm at your 6.
Alright, don't ever be on
Yeah,
my
I'm
6,
coming.
because it
Yeah, yeah.
always...
Crossing over.
Alright.
There we go.
Alright, so you took out... Which radar did you take out? The
front... No, the back... Coming from this way, it would be the back right.
Alright, so let's... we'll both aim for the left one then. I'll aim for
Yep.
the higher one, and you can aim for the one closer to us. Or the farther one.
Okay.
Are you on me?
Yep. Ugh.
Are you still having trim issues?
Yep.
Trim her out.
Yeah, I've tried it. I think it's just quite off balance. That's all. It's all right. I've got it by the stick now, but
Alright. You ready to turn toward target?
yeah, I'm coming up to you.
Alright, I'm
Yep.
just about to do a right bank, so stay with me.
A right bank.
Yep. Just stay with me. I figured do a right one because we'll be more aligned like we were before. You still with me?
Yep, yep.
So I'll get the one on the left farther, and you can get the one on the
Yep.
left closer. Leveling
Sounds
out
like a
almost. Okay, leveling out. Okay. Make sure, let's start slewing the TV seeker toward the target, the waypoint. So just look for the runway and then put the pipper on the runway and then look at the TV. It's going to be very hard to see the runway on the TV camera. Until we get a little bit closer.
Yeah. I've got him though.
Yep. Yeah. So remember, I'll get the one farther. Let's wait a little bit until it's kind of down a little farther from us, because it, the bomb glides down naturally.
Yep.
Now it better fucking. I hope we can track it as it's falling. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed. I might be forgetting something. I really don't know if it does it again. Shit. Just keep coming. Don't launch yet. Damn trim.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, just try to line up with it. All right,
Yep,
let's launch right now. Pickle.
Ooh, I can't launch. I haven't got a good visual.
How far away?
I'm 7.6. Oh no, I've got it. Ready? Pickle.
Damn it! I don't have feed.
Neither do I.
What the fuck? I did everything by the book. I don't know why I don't have feed. Unreal.
Ooh, mine doesn't look like it's gonna hit. Oh.
Yeah, that's unreal. I did everything by the book and I still don't have feed. I wonder what the fuck. Why it's not. It's weird.
There's the one I blew up. But I don't know.
I think
What's gonna
mine's
happen here.
Oh,
Yours is looking good.
yeah.
Well, actually, they're both looking good.
Oh, no, mine's missed just a little bit.
Mine's a direct hit.
Yep. Nice. Alright. Let's do
Very
the,
nice.
I gotta figure out how to get TV footage. I don't know why we were on data link. Everything was perfect. I don't know why we didn't have video feed. I'll have to recheck the instructions on it. But anyways, now let's do harpoon. So go ahead and press HPD.
I did some practice IP inbounds missions.
Nice.
Yes, a couple of days ago.
You mean
which was
JTAC?
pretty good. JTAC, yes.
Nice. Okay, are you with me
Okay,
still?
so,
Oh.
yep, so harpoon is selected.
And you're gonna have a countdown timer for it to kind of warm up. That's normal.
Ah,
So
yep,
you're gonna
19
get a
seconds.
lot of information now. So I'll wait until it's done warming up, and I'll tell you a couple of these what they mean. I don't see you. So first off, let's go to TACAN on the UFC, and we're gonna make sure it's on, and let's do 74. So we have information to the carrier, because that's what we're gonna shoot.
So that's the TCN, is it?
Yeah.
Yep. And
then
TR.
And then it's all ready for you. Just hold the on-off button so it's on,
Yep.
and then just type in 74. Also, on the HSI on the MPCD, make sure TACAN is selected.
TCN, yep.
Alright, so you have it on the HUD? Stennis, bottom right, with the mile range and name.
Yep,
All right.
yep, STN.
Yep. All right. So now, if you're coming back to the Harpoon DDI, so you're gonna have the term is either skim or pop, and that's basically if you click the term push button, it'll switch between skim and pop. So skimming means it's going to be going down like 500 feet above the water, and it's going to stay there until it hits the target. Pop means it's basically going to pop up before it hits the target, and it's going to hit it more directly from like an upward angle. So I guess it actually helps damage more equipment on the boat. Flight is it's how high it will be while it's searching for a target. Low is 5,000 feet. Medium is, I think, it's basically the range altitude. So high is like, I actually forgot. I know that low is, I think, 5,000 feet or 2,000 feet. So that's just the how high it is as it's searching for targets, and we'll just hit the FLT button and put that on low.
Low, yep.
Term, have that. Just the skim is fine. And mode, the only mode we have is the BOL mode for right now. So, you have, on the right of those, you have search, destruct, and bearing. So, let's turn. Are you with me? Where are you at?
I don't know. I've just started turning towards. Trying to find you.
Shit! I didn't turn yet. You turned toward the Stennis?
Just now.
I don't know where you are.
I'm at 15.84. Right. I can't see you.
I got you on the SA page. What's your altitude?
15.840.
Okay.
And I'm just it's like a very slight bank.
Okay. I got you. So let's make sure we're turning toward the Stennis, because we have a long ways to go. We might run out of fuel before we get close enough, but...
Alright, I'm increasing my bank angle.
We might have to refuel before we, what's your fuel state?
3-0.
I'm at 2-3. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the Stennis or close enough.
Well, that the Harpoon's got a big range, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I think it's like... I forgot. It could be like 70 miles.
There's a runway there.
50 miles.
Did you want to land and refuel?
Yeah, I'll do that. Let's do that, just so I don't run out of fuel.
Should I head for the Stennis still?
It is a long ways out. We should both refuel.
Okay. I can do that. I can land.
Remember that picture I showed you with the E-bracket?
Yep.
We gotta practice that too. We should have practiced that first thing, but...
Altitude.
I might have to fucking go around. I'm coming in way too fast. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Gear down. I'm gonna be coming in pretty fast, but at least I just wanted to hurry up and land. I didn't want to have to go the other way, and actually, you know what? It doesn't seem that bad. It could have been worse. Oh, wait, come on. No, 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 no. I'm having problems now. No, I'm good. Touchdown. Yeah, so the search is basically how far out will the missile turn on its search radar inside of it, because it has its own guidance system.
Well, it says 60 there.
It should say 60 on the destruct range.
Oh, that's destruct, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, yep,
above it is search. So that means it will literally self-destruct at 60 nautical miles. The reason why you would self-destruct it is to avoid collateral damage, like you don't want friendly ships getting hurt or just regular civilian cargo shipment, ships. You don't want to accidentally blow up a friendly or civilian ship. So
I've lost.
use your SA page to find me. I'm already on the ramp now. I'm gonna refuel. So use your SA page. It'll bring you right toward the runway. Remove those.
Where the fuck is the runway? I've lost it.
Use your SA page.
So is that you there?
Yeah, just go fly over me, and once you're over me, just look down and you'll have the runway in sight. You probably don't even have to do that.
Yeah, that is you.
Request refueling.
How did I miss that? Where are Oh, there it is.
Request
Far out.
rearming. Copy.
Oh, I found it.
Alright.
There we go. Silly boy. Silly boy. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna rearm and refuel. So basically, whenever you get down, just take off, go into the rearm page, take off the two walleyes, and just leave the harpoons on, and then fill up to 100%. Should be good. I'm gonna have a sig break while I'm rearming and refueling. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. We have touchdown. Did we land? Oh, yeah, no, we're here somewhere. Chugga, 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 chugga. I think I'm doing burnouts on the runway.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Okay, I am going to go have a little boys' room break and a drink.
You there?
Ooh.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Ookily dookily.
Alright, you're back?
Yep. And I am fueled up and ready to rumble.
Alright, I'm to your 9 o'clock on the taxiway. So you could just turn around, put your nose wheel steering on high, and and just do like a U-turn or.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Oh, there you are.
Yep. You can take point. I think we should have enough runway length to the right. Make sure once we line up, make sure you press your takeoff trim, just to make sure.
Ooh, yep.
Go right. Go right. Once you're on the runway. Yep. Alright.
Alright, hang on, let me just trim up.
Yep.
And flapsicles to half.
Yep. So what we're gonna do? Let's just set up our program for our harpoon. So go to the stores page.
Yep.
Go to harpoon. So yeah, flight is gonna be low. Should already be there. Term should be skim for right now.
Yep.
Click on UFC on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So search. We're gonna put that to, let's say, 5 miles.
Yep.
It should say that down at the DDI as well. And then
correct.
Destruct. Put it at 30.
Yep.
Actually, will not do 30. There it goes. And then bearing, we'll wait until we get there. So what we'll do is we'll be going straight on with the carrier, and then whatever the heading is, we'll put that in there before we fire. So we'll fire at we'll fire at 20 miles. So it'll destruct at 30. So it'll destruct 10 miles, roughly 10 miles. If let's say it misses or it can't find it, it'll destruct 30 miles, nautical miles. So that ensures that if it does miss the ship, it only has 10 miles to go, roughly, before it self-destructs.
So does that mean if the bearing's not right, like bang on, within 5 miles it will correct itself?
Yeah. So it'll turn its search radar on at 5 miles after you launch, and if we're 20 miles away, that's enough. That should be enough amount of range where it'll correct itself. It'll be fine. Yep. All right. So let's do this. Throttle up 80.
Oh.
Good. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Full throttle. Full throttle. There we go. That's good. I'm on your. I'm not gonna pass you this time. See, this is good.
Oh yeah.
All right. Wheels up. Gear up. Flaps auto.
Afterburners off.
Yep. And I'll form up on you this time. You don't have to worry about it. Landing light off.
I'll climb to what, 10,000?
Yeah, 10,000 is fine. See, I forgot the flight altitudes, low, medium, and high, but I know for a fact low is below 10,000. It's probably 5. Either 5 or... Yeah, I think it's 5,000. No worries. Once we're at 10,000, it's definitely way far enough. So basically, if you're below the flight altitude set, like either low, medium, or high, like if you're at low and you're at 4,000, if it's 5,000 at low, it won't descend but it can't gain altitude. It won't go up to 5,000. It can only go down to the specific altitude. If you're below that altitude, it'll stay where it's at. You could start turning toward the boat. Yep. And remember, we'll launch at 20.
Okay, leveling out to the bearing.
All right. So the
And
bearing's roughly
10,000,
219. Yeah, you can level out. So, yeah, it's roughly 219, so you can go ahead and click UFC again, and then click on bearing, and then just type 219. And if you look at your HSI, there's a line now. If you see that. If you
Yep.
can see.
HSI. Hang on. Yep.
And that's basically telling you where that missile is going to be going and where it's going to detonate. I think it's the X, I think. Well, oh, no, it can't be. Well, yeah, it is. So 30 nautical miles is where that X is. But we're going to launch at 20 nautical miles. The ship's not in sight yet. Do you have your TACAN still on for the Stennis?
Yeah, it's saying 50.
Yep. So once we get at 20, that line before the X, you'll see the Stennis there at around 20. The X is going to be in front or past the ship, and that's just going to ensure.
Yep.
That's just going to ensure that if it misses for some weird reason, it won't hurt friendlies or civilians nearby.
But the intent of this is to blow up friendlies.
I didn't put enemy aircraft carriers or ships on the map. We could just pretend it's an enemy. Make sure master arm is on, air to ground mode is selected.
Yep.
Okay. It should say in zone and then HP BOL on the HUD.
Yep.
All right. Change the bearing to 218. That's weird. It won't. Oh yeah, it entered it in. Okay. So we're at 37.5. So 20 will launch, and before we launch, we'll give it an updated bearing if need be. Just to confirm, mode is BOL, flight is low, term is skim, search is 5, destruct is 30, and bearing is 218 currently.
Correct.
Alright. See, the ship is moving to our left, so by the time we get to 20...
That's why it's moving. Yep.
Yeah. Now if you look at the HSI, the ship is actually...
on the X.
Yep. And as we get to 20, it'll be kind of farther closer than the X, and then the X is where the missile would self-destruct.
I'm going to change the bearing to 217.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be like 216 by the time we get there.
Yeah, just change it to 216.
Yeah. Alright. Pickle is up.
Alright, go ahead, fire. Make sure master arm is... No, make sure master arm is on and air to ground mode is selected. Does it say in zone HP BOL?
In zone, yep. It doesn't say
Is your harpoon selected on the DDI?
Yep, yep.
Maybe hold the pickle down? Does it say on the DDI, does it say ready under harpoon?
No, it doesn't.
Click harpoon.
Yep.
Okay, just to confirm, flight low, term skim, search 5, destruction 30, bearing 216, right?
Yep, yep, yep.
Why does it not say ready? Air to ground mode is on?
Yep. Oh.
A/G.
There we go, there we go, there we go. Yep, yep.
Alright, go ahead. Wait. Oh, okay. I'm pickling as well. You might get an altitude warning because the bomb drops down, the missile drops down first, and it will...
I did actually, yep.
Yep. Hopefully we're in good. That was good. We were a little close, but it should still work. Search will turn on. It'll turn on before it.
Okay, yeah, it's fired. You can
Alright.
see some boats.
Yep. So watch the missiles. Oh Jesus! I think we fired way too early, or late. Sorry.
Oh,
Well,
no,
maybe
it's
not.
dropping.
Yep. Yep. I don't know if its search radar will turn on quick enough. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's on. I think it's working. Yep.
Oh, this is crazy, huh?
Yep. Wow, our missiles are right next to each other. Oh yeah, this boat's
We're
gonna.
in for a world of pain here.
This boat's gonna get trashed. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Direct hit. Now this time we're gonna use pop mode. Let's just keep flying in this direction. We'll go out to 25 miles. We'll turn back around and we'll launch at 20. Check your speed.
498.
Yeah, it's alright.
Keep it there. I'll drop down to 450.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, harpoons aren't that difficult once you understand what all the terminology means.
Mm-hmm.
There is another option for basically how it travels. Like, you can literally set it to a waypoint. It will go towards a waypoint, and then you can give it a bearing after the waypoint. And then it'll go. So it'll go to the waypoint you select, and then it'll turn toward a bearing you select for it to go to. And I guess that's to avoid SAMs or other anti-air. I haven't learned that yet fully. I reviewed it, but I never did it, so we'll just stick with the skim and pop, and then we'll learn that mode another time.
Alright, so we're changing the term to pop.
Yep, and now if you notice, the whole program is reset because you set the program one for the other missile. It doesn't carry over to the next missile. So go ahead, do UFC, search 5, destruction 30. Oh boy.
You're about to crash into me, aren't you?
I almost did. I was really close to your 6. I'm good now. Bearing, we'll wait until we line up. Flight, make sure that's on low. And term will be pop. And you'll see as the missile gets close enough, it will fly up in the air and it will come down. And that, I'm pretty sure that would give the boat more damage.
Yep.
Especially if you wanted to like destroy their weapon systems or radars, it would go up and then down on top of the radar or weapon system. Now if you look at the HUD, notice it says off axis.
Yep.
That's because after 90 degrees, the missile will not have enough energy to turn toward that target or that bearing you selected. It will stay off axis.
Okay.
Below 90 degrees, it'll say in zone. So that's inside 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and turn around. I'll be on you. You can turn left. Yep. Level out. Make sure you're leveled out. And on the bearing. So bearing is going to be 0 to... let's just do 0 to 4 for the future. Bearing 0, so 0 to 4. Well, 0 to 5. 0 to 5, sorry.
What the fuck's going on here?
You alright?
Yep.
Alright, so at 20, we're going to pickle confirm low pop 530 025.
Low pop 530 025. Yep.
Got it. Alright, so just pickle at 20 and I'll pickle at 20. I'm a little farther behind you though, so.
Yep.
You can actually see this.
Alright.
Go ahead.
I'll count down.
Alright.
Oh, I can see smoke.
Updated bearing. Shit. 0 to, let's just do 0 to 7 real quick. And pickle right when you do that.
Pickles away.
Same.
Pickle Rick.
I don't think it's really a pickle because it's not a bomb, but yeah, like GBUs and stuff are pickle, and then like a Maverick is a rifle, a Harm I think is a Magnum.
Mm.
You can see the smoke on the ship.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna target a different one. I'm gonna look. Shit, hit the wrong button. There we go.
We
Oh
seem
boy.
to be sort of heading away.
Yeah, the bearing was off. That's why.
Oh, they're moving to the right.
Yep.
Oh, hang on, it's straightening up a little bit.
Yeah, I might miss. Damn. No, wait. The search radar's on. It's turning. It's turning.
Ooh, yeah. Yep, there we go. And it's going to hit the Stennis.
Awesome.
Mine just hit. Oh, look, we're traveling next to each other again.
Look, mine is, I think mine is to your 4 o'clock.
Yeah, this is... Oh no, we're going to hit two separate boats? Oh no, we're both going for the same little one.
Yep, now watch closely.
We might blow him up.
Watch closely whenever it pops upwards. It'll do it before it hits. Just keep watching. See?
Yep.
Now
Swear.
that's the most damage it could do. That's pop. I think They both have different. They have pros and cons. Yeah, we just fucked out that boat. All right. Well, that's good. I'm gonna format
All right,
on you
so-
real quick.
Yep.
So before you go, So what I want us to do is I want us to stay horizon level. Make sure you're trimmed perfectly.
Yep.
Probably gonna overshoot you. Hold on, I'm overshooting. On your right. Well, almost. Okay. Yeah, make sure you're trimmed out perfectly without autopilot. And what we're going to do is let's throttle down to 0 completely. And I want us to get to 250 knots. And then I'm going to want you to deploy your landing gear.
Yep.
And once you deploy your landing gear, put your flaps to full. Don't go under 200 knots. I don't want to risk us like stalling out into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So at 250, you'll deploy your landing gear and your flaps to full. And you don't if you go under 200, throttle up. So this is just going to practice the on-speed AOA.
Mm-hmm.
Almost at 250, 260, and lowering. Alright. Gear down.
Gears down.
And you'll see the E bracket with the velocity vector, and the E bracket's above the velocity vector right now, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I want you to trim, make your plane trim upwards, whether that's down or up. I don't know how you have it set, but trim up. And you'll see your velocity vector start to merge with the E bracket.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, hang on.
Stay horizon level. Don't lower your altitude. Don't lower your altitude. Try to stay horizon level.
Yeah, it's my speed.
Yep. Bring it up. Bring it up. Just a little bit. Just so you're horizon level.
Yep.
And now, where's the E bracket right now on the HUD?
Hello.
All right, so I want you to trim down and throttle up a little bit. And I want you to intersect that E bracket. As you're trimming, you'll notice the E bracket's going to be coming up, right? I want you to stop trimming once the E bracket... Stop trimming once the velocity vector is centered with the E bracket. You'll have to trim a lot. I mean, the Hornet isn't very sensitive when it comes to trim, so...
Is my trim working?
You gotta make sure your hand's off your stick. Don't even touch the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's...
You also use your well.
I'm pretty close. Everything's sort of pretty close to the horizon level now.
Okay. So you're wanting to look at the velocity vector in relation to your E bracket. You want the left. You want the left fin of the velocity vector to be in the middle of the E, so the middle little dash there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that is how you would land. So once it's lined up with that velocity vector, you only use your throttle. Once it's lined up, just use your throttle. Don't even touch your stick.
Okay, so I'm there now.
All right. So you should be able to take your hand off your stick and use your throttle to adjust your pitch. So start throttling down, and you'll notice that your velocity vector, you're going to start descending. Throttle down, and that should happen naturally. As you're throttling down, your velocity vector should come down.
Yep, yep.
And you notice the indexer on the left of the HUD should always stay at a donut, they call it. The donut is the orange little circle thing.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yep. That's good. So throttle down to 0 and see if your velocity vector starts tipping down toward below the...
It does, yep.
Alright, lower your altitude.
And now I have like
throttle.
a green arrow.
That's okay. That means you're a little high on the AOA. So go ahead and use your throttle to bring your velocity vector down below the horizon line.
Yep.
You might have to trim out a bit to keep the velocity vector centered for right now. Once you get lower, and it works better when you're lower and you're like about to land. It'll stay put. Right now, it's a little bit finicky for me. Oop.
Oop.
That's good. Keep descending. And that's the picture you want. I mean, right before touchdown, you want to make sure. Yeah, don't go under like 120 knots because you might stall. But that's the picture you want. You want the E bracket to be centered with the velocity vector, and that's how you do it initially. And then once it's centered, if you're low enough altitude, you're about to land, you only need to use your throttle. You don't have to worry about using your stick for pitch. Your stick, you could use your stick for your bank angles, like if you're wanting to turn left or right. But when it comes to up and down, throttle is the key. Right now, I don't see it. It's kind of finicky right now. I think maybe it's because of our altitude. I'm not sure, but
we are dropping, but we're not dropping very fast.
Yeah. I think there's something wrong with my trim. Really, like my trim hat. It's not wanting to trim properly. Emergency jettison your wait a minute. I can't jettison the data link pod. Really? Yeah, I can't jettison that for some reason. That's weird. Yeah, so keep going down. I want us to get to like 1,000 feet. Because it should be a lot easier to control at that altitude.
Because when everything's sort of lined up, it's all on the horizon line.
Right.
So that's not what you want. So now I'm just like, I've throttled right down so the velocity vector has dropped.
Yep. It should work a lot easier at lower altitudes, so let's get down to like 1,000 feet and then we'll do it again there. It should be a lot easier.
Alright, I'll manually drop, like with the stick.
Yeah, that's fine.
I see you, yep.
Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead of you. Let's try to slow down a little bit. This is also very essential for carrier landings. This is what you'll have to be on speed AOA, and
Altitude.
it's just something that you really need. Okay, you're coming up on me. All right. Zoom. Yeah, believe it or not, I think it works a lot better when we're at lower altitudes. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but I've never had issues with it until we got that high.
Mhm.
Oh
Okey-dokes.
shit, my flaps aren't at full. That's why.
Oh, flaptastic. There we go.
Was your flaps at full?
No, they were not.
Alright, now trim toward the E bracket.
Oh.
Yeah, you might pitch up a little bit. That's what we were doing wrong. So you always need to make sure your flaps are at full if you want to trim properly. The trim will actually work a hell of a lot better as well. The trim will be more sensitive. Now, once you trim exactly in the middle of the E bracket with the velocity vector, it won't really change. You're descending. Do you have it in the center?
No, not yet.
Make sure your flaps are at, what do you... you just had afterburner on. Make sure your flaps are at full, and you're lagging a little bit.
Yep, there we go. Now we're dropping.
Yep, so when the flaps are at full, you have more sensitivity with the trim, which is good, and you also stay on AOA. So, just, okay, where's the E bracket right now?
Up.
Trim up. Trim up towards it. And then your velocity vector will line up towards it. The trim is adjusting your velocity vector, not the E bracket. Your throttle is adjusting the E bracket. So,
Okay,
if you just trim up towards the E bracket, and then once it's aligned with each other, just use your throttle, and your velocity vector will naturally stay with it. Watch your altitude. Watch your altitude. So basically, trim adjust the velocity vector, throttle adjust the E bracket, and once the step is to trim towards the E bracket, and then just use your throttle, and your velocity vector will naturally stay with the E bracket. Is that how it is for you?
Hang on. No. What is going on here?
Make sure your flaps are at full. Keep your throttle.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Keep your throttle. Don't move your throttle at all.
Well,
I'm being locked on. We're not in a good area. Shit. we're right above the Shilkas.
Alright, I just.
Oh, you're taking fire. You're taking.
Oh.
Damn it. Hold on.
Oh, they got me too. They shot me, the sons of bitches.
Yep, you were right above them. Spawn in the air. So you're already up there. And I'll form up on you. Remember that big lake being there? Where the fuck?
Oh. Yeah, I couldn't spawn in the air. I only had the one option.
You gotta choose the role. It's the first one, the new airplane group.
Okay, hang on. Okay, yep.
And I think that starts you out with hit the emergency jettison button just to the left of the left DDI, so you can jettison all your stuff.
Didn't jettison the fuel center.
Yeah, that's because it's the Data Link 13 pod, right?
Okay, yep.
All right. Make sure your Data Link is on. Data Link.
Yep.
I'm gonna find you. Where the hell are you? I don't see you. Oh, I was looking on the wrong page. Okay.
Where are you?
Yep, I see you. We're almost like going head on. What's your altitude?
19,000.
Holy fuck. Yeah, let's hit the deck. Go all the way down like fucking... Go down to...
Down.
Go down to like 2,000, like just fucking dive bomb it if you have to. Obviously pull up before you get close to the ground, but so yeah, let's not go near those shilkas again.
I'm at 5,000 feet.
Keep going down to go down to 2,000. We should be seeing each other here shortly. Oh,
I see you.
I don't see
I
you.
see you.
Yeah.
We're about to pass each other.
Okay, yeah.
I'm on your right.
I'll form on you. Whoa.
Oh,
I wasn't going fast enough to turn that hard.
I'll slow down.
Alright, so yeah, slow down, just like we did before. Where did you go? Shit. I got you. So slow down
Bearing
below...
050.
Yeah, I got you.
Uh,
So slow
005.
down below
Yep.
250 knots.
Yep.
I want to get up to you so we can do this together. Hold on. Turn. We don't want to go back to those shilkas, so go right some. Bank right. Alright, so once you're at or below 250, lower your landing gear and flaps to full. That's the most important part. Well, one of the most important parts. And then as soon as you go flaps full, look at where your E-bracket is and trim accordingly. So remember, the trim affects your velocity vector, not your E-bracket.
Yep.
You want to trim toward the E-bracket.
Yep, I'm still trimming. Still trimming.
I overshot you big time. And you'll notice that the velocity vector will be going towards the E-bracket. I'm trying to find you there.
Even trimming?
Make sure your flaps are at full. Gear down. Is your flaps at full?
Yep.
Okay. So where's your E-bracket right now?
It's up.
So trim up.
Oh no, it's trying to trim up. Come on. Doesn't seem to be moving. Hang on.
Mine's moving. You got to make sure flaps are at full, because if not, your trim won't work as well as it should.
Trim.
Make sure you're not using your throttle as you're trimming. Your throttle is going to change your E-bracket, and it might seem like you're not trimming because your E-bracket's not in the same spot. So keep your throttle in the same spot and trim toward the E-bracket. And then once your velocity vector is centered with the E-bracket, use your throttle to adjust both the E-bracket and the velocity vector to keep you from crashing or... What's your altitude?
900.
So where's your E-bracket right now?
E-bracket is down low.
Okay, so you gotta trim your aircraft down towards it.
Yeah.
Throttle up.
Am I landing?
Throttle up. You're going too far down. You're about to crash.
if
All
my
right.
trim is working. What is it? What am I looking for? Trim. Oh, hang on.
Watch your
No wonder.
watch your pitch. Watch your pitch. You don't want to stall. You're about to stall.
I'm
You're about. Level out,
okay,
level
now
out. Level out.
I've got. It looks like my trim buttons were undesignated.
Okay.
So hang on, trim. Push. Right wing down. Left wing down. Okay, now I think I can do it.
Okay. Yep. So level out with the horizon. So you're not going up too high. You can use your stick for that right now, as long as you get to the horizon.
Okay, yep, we're at the horizon.
All right, now remember, so where's your E bracket? You want to trim your velocity vector towards it.
Yep.
Without using your throttle too much. So you.
Yep.
And once you trim it right in the middle of the E bracket, then just forget about the stick. Just use your throttle. Okay, you're going extremely high pitch.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Well, use your throttle and bring your E bracket down a little bit so you don't have to do that.
Okay, there we go.
Once it's in the center of the E bracket, just use your throttle to adjust your pitch and stay horizon level. Is it aligned?
Right now it's climbing again. It keeps climbing.
Is it, first off, is it aligned?
Yeah, it was we were chasing it.
Don't chase it.
Velocity.
Don't.
No, I mean like the velocity vector was following it.
Yeah. So if the velocity vector is following it, trim it just a little bit to where it's centered, and then just use your throttle.
Altitude.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Altitude.
So it's you got the donut,
Yep.
and then just use your throttle. Stay horizon level by using your throttle, and you should be good. And you'll notice that the throttle has a delay. That's the biggest problem, is the throttle has a delay. When you throttle down, it'll take a couple seconds for it to register because the throttle has a delay with the engine. It's the engine it's the thrust that's making you go up and down. If you give power to something, it naturally wants to go up, and if you reduce power to something, it naturally wants to go down. It's the same principle here. So you're still on donut?
Yep.
All right. Now, use your throttle to descend and just go down a little bit. I wish we had an airfield nearby. I don't think we do, though.
There's plenty of ground.
A good ending. Try to land on a street.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to do. You don't want to use your stick anymore for up and down. You want to use your stick to bank left or right. Once it's aligned, don't touch your stick for vertical, just horizontal. Now it could deviate a small amount, but it's not going to deviate. You're going to be in donut. As long as you're donut speed and AOA, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm like bang on donut.
Yep. So that's the landing configuration. So you always want to get into that configuration before you touch down on the runway. You want to do it a little ways before the runway. Is that an airfield in front of us? No. I want to get closer to you. Hold on. I'm going to throttle up a little bit.
We're over here. Can't see. Runway. Oh, come.
Do what?
I was just seeing if there was any runways near us.
Well, can always land in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm approaching your right here, trying to get a close up of you. What's your speed?
142.
Okay. For some reason, I can't stay with you that well. Hold on. I'm not on AOA right now. I'm trying to get closer to you. So the AOA is basically angle of attack. You'll notice that your nose is up a little bit. It's not straight.
Yeah.
Like mine right now is kind of straight. Yours is more up, like where mine's gonna be in a second. And that's for touching down. I mean, it's just, it makes the touchdown. It's the proper way to do it. That's the way the Navy does it. So yeah, lower your altitude. Let's see if you can get low enough to try to land somewhere. But remember, only lower your altitude with your throttle.
Mm-hmm.
Find any place doable?
I don't know if that's like a lake in front of us or not.
I think it could be.
Pardon me, mate.
What's up?
It's just yawning.
Well, wherever you find a clearing, just, you don't have to land on a street. You can land anywhere, just somewhere where
Well, there's a road over there.
Over where?
Just like 1 o'clock.
All right. Well, follow it, and now remember, now you use your stick to bank, but you don't use your stick to go up or down. Just use your stick to bank.
Yep.
Keep throttling down a little bit so you can get to a landing altitude. There's a straightaway after those swigglies.
Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's do it. Get that vector down.
You gotta throttle down to 0.
Yep. There we go.
All the way down. But pull up or use your throttle to pull up before you
Yeah.
you're an afterburner. You just got out of afterburner. Don't do that.
Bloody hostess came unstuck from the desk.
Oh shit.
That's alright, we're here, we're here, we're here.
Throttle down to 0. And then throttle up before you reach the, yep. Alright. Now just use your throttle to glide right onto the road. Got to go down a little bit. There you go. Beautiful. I'm gonna try to land. I'm gonna try to land behind you. Keep moving. Oh, whoa, turbulence. Oh no. Oh. I just got your turbulence bad. Hold on, I'm gonna try it again. Hold on. That was a hard hit. I'm good though, I'm down.
Oh, I'm in the town centre now.
Yeah, I'm approaching the buildings. You can put your wings up, so put your flaps to half or auto.
Oh, yep.
Hit the brakes, try to stop a little bit or slow down. So yeah, bring your flaps to half or
Yep.
auto. And then on the right, bottom right, below the hook, you remember the hook handle?
Yep.
Use your mouse scroll wheel to bring that out, so toward you with the mouse wheel.
Yep.
And then left click it twice to go into the flaps up configuration, and then you can see your flaps.
Oh, there we go,
going
yep.
up. Yep. This is for tight corners. And then just leave it like that. And then make sure your nose wheel steering's on.
Yep.
Well, do you want to do a full throttle eject before we go?
Yeah, with the wings up, or?
Yeah, with the wings up.
Alright.
I don't think we're going to get very far, though. There's trees and buildings all around us, but...
We can try. Or do you want to, like, turn around?
Hold on. Yeah. Let's get to where the trees stop. Hopefully, I'm gonna use my nose wheel steering high now, and now see, whenever you have the wings up like that, just hit the nose wheel steering button,
Yep.
and it will automatically go to high. You don't have to hold it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I'm gonna turn around. All right, you can do the same. Man, you can really turn those wheels like very good, like 90 degrees. It's pretty good.
Okay. Yep.
Ooh. And let's just get out of this tree area.
Ooh.
A little bit of goofy stuff at the end's not bad.
How do I turn that?
Huh? You alright?
Why can't I control? Oh! Holy moly.
What? You alright?
Yep.
It's very sensitive. Just do slight movements with the rudder, with nose wheel steering on high. I'll just line up like right there. It's very sensitive. You could stays on there. I can't even disable. There we go. All right, so disable. Well, I don't think you. Yeah, so just the disengage autopilot nose wheel steering button.
Oh, yeah.
You can hit that. You can hit that and then just press the nose wheel steering button once to go into normal nose wheel steering, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then just come up beside me and we'll do it. Kind of spread it just a little bit further so we don't collide when we're Our planes are trying to... Alright. You ready?
Yep.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Full throttle.
Yep.
And eject. 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 There we go.
See.
Yeah, they didn't
Oh, they're
really
both
go.
gone, are they?
Yeah, they didn't go very far.
Bugger.
Oh well. Yeah, the damn trees to our right there. All right, man. Good learning. You learned 2 new. Oh wow, I can turn my body with the rudder pedals. Did you know that? With the rudder.
Oh. Hmm.
And then can you walk? Oh my God, you can walk. I'm gonna.
Oh wow. You can too.
Dude. How do you run? I'm gonna run over to you.
Where are you?
I'm walking towards you right now.
Yeah.
I'm on the road. I'm on the road. What? What? I never knew that. The turning is very sensitive, but wow.
I think I can see you walking over to me.
I am. I'm trying to. So you can use your. Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
You can use your stick, and you can bring your stick forward to walk forward, and then back to walk back, and then you can use your rudders, whatever your rudder keys are, to actually turn your body.
I'm on the road now.
Wait, you are?
Yep. It doesn't look like you've moved. I can see standing.
Oh, it doesn't work for... Yeah, see, I'm on the road too. It doesn't look like you're moving, so I guess it's only... It's client side. I guess once you... Because I'm on the road too. I'm walking up to you, and I thought you were just standing there the whole time, but...
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna walk over to you. I'm almost there.
All right.
Is there a run button?
That's what I was wondering.
Maybe if the throttle will do anything. Can I go into afterburner?
But yeah, I guess it's so basically, I guess whenever you hit the ground after you eject, I mean, after that it's all client side where it's only you can only see yourself doing something. But I have it I should have it on the stream if it's still streaming, so you'll be able to see. I'm still walking over to you. I see your canopy on the snow.
I'm probably like half a football field away from you.
Yeah.
You're just standing there, but I'm gonna get there and take a photo. Oh, pardon me.
I just walked through your canopy.
There you are. Yep. You need to lunch.
I don't know when they added this, or if they had it the whole time. I just never realized it.
Yep, you're just standing.
Yeah, my screen too. Yeah, I'm like 10 feet away.
You can walk backwards too, yeah. That sort of does look like you.
Yeah, you're looking the other direction. I gotta walk in front of you to see. You got the damn oxygen thing hanging there, and
yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Trying to see what the patch says. What does it say?
Patch
Eagle,
on the right.
Eagle driver.
Eagle driver, yep. And then
what is that? I gotta turn the
I walked right into you. Hang on.
The controls are kind of Aggressors. 65th Aggressor Squadron. And
That's pretty cool.
in the front, what the hell? Yeah, the walking is fucking clunky as a motherfucker.
Is this how that other armor thing is, or?
Oh, you mean the game Arma?
Yeah.
Oh no, Arma is more of an infantry simulator. It's more of like Arma is more normal, like walking and stuff. You have a lot of options in Arma, infantry wise. But all right, man. I'm glad you learned 3 things. You learned the harpoons, the walleye, and then the landing AOA. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now that I know that I got a trim, that makes a big difference.
Yep, and just remember the process of getting it aligned, and then once you remember that process, like I can do when my landing gear comes down and my flaps go to full, I can get it on speed AOA in like 5 seconds because it's instantaneous. And the E bracket's almost always above the velocity vector at first, so you just have to trim up, and then just once you're trimmed perfectly, then just use your throttle. So,
and you just want to line the velocity vector with like the beginning of the runway.
Yep. But you want to have it at a pitch of like -3 or 4 degrees, no more than that. If you do more than that, your rate of descent is going to be very high, and you could hurt your landing gears or your something on the plane itself. So it's like a -3 is perfect, means you're on a glide slope, and that just is the slope that you're descending is the proper height. And so
okay, so -3 is what you're aiming for.
Yep. So if you go to -5 or above or below, whatever you want to say it, you know that you're going way out of glide slope. And then obviously if you're coming in like at -2 or 1 or right below the horizon line, you know that you're going too high of a descent rate, or low of descent rate, however you want to say it. But yeah, we'll work on that next time too. We'll do actual landings on the runway with what you learned tonight. Or yeah.
Awesome. All right, man.
All right. Hopefully, sometime soon. I want to try to get us in a squadron. I don't know. There's the JTF Joint Task Force 1, and they're super immersive because they got all the procedures and stuff. They really take it seriously.
Okay, cool.
We'll figure it out. That's always in the future, so we're not always just going to be training. We can join like a clan. But all right,
awesome, man. I'm gonna go to bed, and yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
All right, we'll do. It's nice playing with you. All right,
see you, mate. Bye.
See you.